What's going on, guys? Jkun here, and I just kind of wanted to do like a little channel update video for you all today. We haven't done one of these in quite a long time, actually. We've usually just been kind of doing like reaction videos, review videos, let's play videos, and stuff like that. But I kind of wanted to give you guys an idea of what was going on with the channel itself. Not just the YouTube channel, but the Twitch channel as well. Especially since the Twitch channel is where the majority of our focus is right now. So we, schedule-wise, are pretty much at the point of we are streaming literally every day. If you haven't had a chance to come watch yet, twitch.tv/JkunPrime, and we're usually starting Sunday through Saturday at around 9:30 Eastern Time. So if you live in a different time zone than us, then you at least now have a benchmark to kind of plan accordingly if you want to come check out the stream. And we've been doing quite a bit, and I have to admit, viewership has been kind of waning. Now, at this time of the year, a lot of Twitch streamers, and even a lot of YouTubers, have talked about, for lack of a better term, this being the slow season, if that makes sense. Like, people are out on winter break, people are out on vacation, visiting family, they're kind of doing their own thing, or they're working holiday jobs to prepare for Christmas, and all that different type of stuff. So viewership, for the most part, has been pretty down. And my channel has really been experiencing this the hardest. I've been trying to make a serious push for Twitch Partner for a number of years now, and still not there yet. So I almost feel like it's kind of time to maybe change gears a little bit. Now, back in September, we did what we were considering a experiment, for lack of a better term, where we were going to shift the focus of the channel to action MMORPGs or looter shooter type games like Destiny, Warframe, The Division, stuff like that. Because as much as I love fighting games, I'm a big fan of those games as well. I absolutely love playing Destiny, as I'm sure you guys who have tuned into the stream have figured out. Ever since the Forsaken update dropped, I have been like full speed ahead with Destiny. And I think we may be stretching ourselves a little too thin. Now, I do have my own personal hang-ups. I have constant bouts with depression that I combat. We actually just came off a 2 or 3 day break from streaming so I could just kind of collect my thoughts and everything. And I've been looking around, I've been watching other channels, I've been asking advice from other streamers and other content creators, and even talking to my own viewers, my moderators, hell, even my dad. My dad's actually a pretty big supporter of the channel as well. And my dad is actually the one that has kind of brought it to my attention. All these big streamers that I watch, all these big successful streamers that we hear about, especially the ones that, like, they get thousands of viewers and they kind of just do whatever the hell they want. They didn't start out that way. All of them kind of start with a very simple formula. They play 1 or 2 things at maximum, and that's what they did. That's what they did. That's what they exclusively did. And maybe it's time I kind of followed suit. That may be what we need to do as well. Kind of streamline the channel a little bit in order to more specifically cater to the audiences I want to cater to, but have a little more consistency in the stream schedule as well. Because, I mean, right now, we are kind of splitting our audience in 4 different sections. Sunday and Monday, we're doing story time, where I'm doing single player stuff, and right now we're going through the entire Kingdom Hearts series. Tuesday and Wednesday, we're playing Destiny. Thursday and Friday, we're playing fighting games. And then Saturday has been the return of Batman Night. It's essentially a day where I'm just going to do whatever the hell I want, and I chose to do Batman Night type of thing. So we're quartering the entire audience, and it's very hard to get significant growth when you are dividing the audience that much. So I think what's going to probably wind up happening is that we are going to, and this is probably going to take effect probably at the beginning of the year in 2019, or maybe like right after January in 2019, where we're going to kind of streamline the channel, and it's going to be Destiny, which is going to be the representation of like a game I love. I can play it all the time. It gives me humongous opportunity to interact with the chat and not ignore them and still have a great time and not rage and get angry and all that type of stuff. And then fighting games, more specifically Soul Calibur 6, since I've really been getting into that, and Tekken 7, since the Tekken World Tour just wrapped up and I'm getting my characters back. And with Injustice 2, the Pro Series is kind of wrapped up. Everyone's kind of in heavy anticipation of the next game. Not a lot of people are playing Injustice 2 anymore, and I have to admit my desire to play that game has fallen off pretty hard in favor of games like Tekken and Soul Calibur. So we've been a fighting game channel for God knows how long. Stick with the formula, stick with what you're known for. Keep fighting games at center stage with Tekken and Soul Calibur, maybe Dragon Ball FighterZ or Mortal Kombat or Injustice may pop its head in every now and then. But for the most part, keep your focus right there. And then for your casual audience, have Destiny. Or in February, we have the release of Anthem. There's actually a closed alpha this weekend that I'll be participating in. So I'll be able to get hands-on with Anthem and ultimately decide, is me banking significant growth of my channel on this game gonna be a good idea? And I'll have an answer for that on Sunday. But I think having 2 audiences to cater to instead of 4 would be a much more beneficial thing for the channel. And ultimately, I think that's going to be the formula that winds up getting us over the hump, I feel. I genuinely feel that, because like hell, let's look at some examples. You look at Ninja. Ninja is probably the most successful streamer on Twitch right now. He only streams Fortnite. You look at Dr. Disrespect. He only streams Call of Duty Black Ops 4 now. Before then, he was playing PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, with occasionally playing Fortnite. Who's some other examples? Tim the Tatman. Tim the Tatman only streams Fortnite. And then you're going to have the rarities like Maximilian, where he can kind of just do whatever he wants, but at his core, he's known for playing fighting games. And then he has his single player stuff that he does every now and then on the weekends he does video games where they just kind of do whatever they want. And I would love to be able to get to that point, like what Max has, or even Eris from Avoiding the Puddle has, where he can just do whatever he wants and people are going to tune in. But I don't feel like we're there yet. It's achievable, but it's going to take some work. And I think that's going to be ultimately the best choice for the channel. Is like have Destiny at the beginning of the week, have fighting games at the end of the week, and then if I want to keep doing the 7 days a week, which I do think I want to keep doing, I'll have like a random night where I'm just going to do whatever the heck I want. And more than likely, I'm going to keep that as Batman night, just because I want to finish what I start. Speaking of finishing what we started this Kingdom Hearts run. We're going through the entire series in chronological order. I'm gonna finish what we started. You guys wanted me to do a playthrough of this entire series for a very long time, and I held it off for a very long time. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna stop it halfway through. We are gonna persevere and move forward and complete this entire series. We are gonna do that. So after that, though, there will be a few rare exceptions every now and then. Like, obviously, we'll play Kingdom Hearts 3. We'll play Resident Evil 2 Remake. When The Last of Us Chapter 2 comes out, we'll obviously play that. Brand new AAA titles that are not multiplayer or anything like that, what we tend to, on the channel, consider storytime titles. There will be some exceptions to this rule that, like, okay, we'll throw that out, try and get some exposure from it, and then once it's done, we go back to business as usual. But doing these big, full series playthroughs like we did in the past, I think that's going to stop for now, after we finish the Kingdom Hearts games, and just kind of streamline the focus and encourage the growth of these two major audiences, instead of trying to compartmentalize and segment the audience and grow it in 4 different locations. I really don't think that's a smart move right now. And give me a second. Okay, so now that I got interrupted because my lunch showed up, I need to now remember where we were. So, for the most part, we're going to be streamlining the channel. I think this is going to be a smart move. It's going to be taking place shortly next year, depending on how long it takes for us to get through the Kingdom Hearts series. And I feel like this will ultimately be the best move. Plus, it'll be some consistency on the channel. Instead of like, well, I don't know what he's going to do today. No, you know, okay, it's these days a week. Okay, he's going to be doing this. It's going to be these days a week. Okay, he's going to be doing this. And you're going to know. So you can plan accordingly when you want to watch. And I really think that's going to be the best move for the channel. For me and my mental state of not like getting burnt out stream-wise and everything. I really think this will be the best move. And I definitely hope you guys support the endeavor and support me on this journey to hopefully making partner, because like I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but I really want to make partner. So I am willing to do whatever's necessary to try and make that happen. But I've ranted at you guys long enough. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate the support. As always, if you like what you saw, please hit that subscribe button and tap the bell icon. That way you always know when I have more content for you to watch. And let me know what you think down in the comments below. And if you want to watch us live, be sure to watch us at twitch.tv/Jkun Prime. And don't forget to share on social media when we go live, because you sharing one link could potentially bring in a ton of more people, and that just means the community gets bigger. And when the community gets bigger, everyone wins. But thank you everyone for watching again, and I'll see you guys in the next video.